Good morning, everyone. It's a dreary, cold day in Texas, but it's Vlogmas day 10. So let's go ahead and do this. Day 10. And let's see, do we get another Weasley? Or do we branch out today? Oh, okay. Now we have to tell which sister is it. All right, I'm rushing off to work, but we will solve this mystery when I get home today. Which sister? I need to look back at their costumes and see which sister this is. So, coming back to you later. Okay, I had to rush off to work, but here's what I was up to this morning before leaving for work. Good morning from rainy, drizzly, cold Texas. Look at the nice puddles we have now, thanks to Colby. I'm talking about you, Squeaky. I'm talking about you. I think I found Foster. Is there a bean under here? Oh, there he is. Did you burrow? Uh-oh. Okay, I'll put you back. I'll make the bed afterwards. Getting ready for work in a little bit of a hurry, but I want to have a chat because there's some news. And you'll have to deal with Colby squeaking in the background because that's what he does in the mornings. There's some news of Starbucks. And I just have to share because you guys know how much I love and obsess over the gingerbread lattes. Like, that is my drink. That is my favorite drink at Starbucks of all time. I love it even more than the pumpkin spice, although pumpkin spice or the pumpkin cream cold foam, cold brew, whatever it was, that was pretty dang amazing. And so I was super excited about the opportunity to have a gingerbread cold foam, cold brew. And then it came out that we weren't getting gingerbread in the States this year. It's going to Canada and going to Europe, but not to the US. And the rumor was that the whole reason we weren't getting gingerbread was because they were doing an Irish cream cold foam cold brew. And so I was like, all right, well, Irish cream is interesting. They've never done that before that I can remember. I'm excited to try it. It's already sold out everywhere pretty much. It was only out for a week. I guess it was a super limited run. The Starbucks baristas are saying that that's it. Once it's sold out, that's it. They're not getting any more of it. So I'm really confused as to why Starbucks took away gingerbread. It can't be that unpopular, but they took away gingerbread and made this big deal about the Irish cream cold brew being the reason why we couldn't have gingerbread this year, and then it only lasted a week. They're saying you can probably still find it at Target, which is where I got mine this past weekend, was at Target, because the ones in Target don't sell out as fast. But I'm just like, why? I am missing it so much. It's like part of my holiday season is having that gingerbread latte. And then to find out, using this today, and then to find out what they replaced it with is already gone. It's like, what was the point? Also, while I'm here doing my makeup, some exciting news. I'm still waking up, so I can't remember who asked this, but someone just asked if I got my mini controversy, and yes, I did. It's here. So far, I've pretty much only used the neutral colors. I've used Cry on My Couch, I've used Diet Root Beer, I've used My Boyfriend's Purse, and I've used My Apology before. I haven't used any of like the crazy colors on the outside, and I probably won't ever use the blues. I'm not a blue eyeshadow person, but I have been using Diet Root Beer a lot actually. It works really well with my other palettes that I have. The other exciting news is that I just got my notification yesterday that my Conspiracy palette has shipped. So I was part of the second group that got the 70,000 on pre-order. So apparently mine is done and is getting shipped. So it should be here before the end of Vlogmas. Wow, that looks really crazy in the camera right now. I'm gonna finish this up and I will see you for the intro. Okay, so since it's so rainy out, we're not gonna bother much with the hair. We're gonna put it up in a ponytail. And I still have to put mascara on, and then I am pretty much done and ready for work. I think I'm gonna do my twist. You watch my vlogs enough, you know I pretty much have two updo styles. It's either a braid or a twist. Those are the only two things I can do. I think today is a twist day. So it's much later, obviously. I'm off of work. It's also much colder. We've dropped into the 40s, which I'm sure some of you are like, really? The 40s are nothing. But considering we were 80 degrees yesterday, in the 40s feels pretty chilly today. So, heading home to make a simple dinner tonight. Since I came here to put on pajamas anyway, I figure I might as well go ahead and answer today's question. Today's question is from Kara. Can you tell us the story of all 3 puppers and how they became part of your family? So the first dog of the 3 was Ash, and we have to go a little bit back in time because way back when, before Mike and I even knew each other existed, this house was owned by Mike and his brother Jeff. And at the time, Jeff was a Houston cop, and so one day he was out on patrol, as one does as a cop, and he found a litter of abandoned puppies, and Ash was part of that litter. He was super tiny. I will insert a whole montage of pictures of him after I'm done talking about him. But Jeff decided to bring one of those puppies home and raise him. So Ash has lived in this house since you could hold him in your hand. Little tiny little pup. So technically, Ash was Jeff's dog. At the time, Mike already had 2 dogs. He had Rolf and Fritz. So Jeff adopted Ash. Over the years, Jeff got relocated to California and now he's in DC. So he's never lived in a place where it was conducive to having a dog. So ultimately Ash ended up becoming Mike's dog. But obviously they all lived in the house together, so he was both of theirs, but Ash is definitely super loyal to Jeff even when Jeff comes to visit. You can tell they have a super strong bond. To start his life, Ash belonged to Jeff. So here's a little montage of baby Ash throughout the early years. Originally, Mike had Rolf and Fritz. Rolf passed away before Mike and I started dating, so I never got to meet him. But when we started dating, Mike had Ash, Fritz, and Foster. The groomer that Mike used to take the dogs to informed him that she had a very young dog that she was fostering who is too rambunctious for her 2 elderly dogs, or however many elderly dogs she had, and asked Mike if he wouldn't mind fostering him instead. So Foster came here as a foster dog. And Foster never left. He became part of the trio with Ash and Fritz, and when Mike and I started dating in 2013, that was his pack. Fritz was already on the elderly side when Mike found him. He'd been dumped. So when we started dating, I want to say Fritz was about 10 years old, whereas Ash and Foster were both about 3 years old. And Fritz was already showing signs of being near the end of his years when Mike and I started dating. So he ended up passing away in 2015. So I knew him for the last 2 years of his life. So when I moved here, and we finally moved in after 2.5 years of long distance, Mike had Ash and Foster. We were very content with that and had no plans of adding more dogs. And that's when Colby showed up. And I can actually link the vlog of when Colby entered our lives. You can watch it happen, watch it unfold. But basically, one morning, one fateful morning, we woke up to Ash and Foster freaking out. And that was because Colby had shown up at our gate. He had literally just walked up our driveway and sat at our gate waiting for us to open it and let him in. So we let him in. He had no collar. He had no chip. We put flyers everywhere. We posted him on all the lost dog forums and Facebook groups and everything we could find. We were really trying to find his owners. Never got a peep about him. We thought long and hard about what we were going to do. We definitely had no intentions of keeping him to start with. We had no intentions of having another puppy. Then Hurricane Harvey happened. So we'd had him about 2 weeks when Hurricane Harvey happened, and I can link to those vlogs too. That was a crazy experience, and frankly, after that happened, there were hundreds of homeless dogs after the flood because either they got dumped or their owners lost their homes and so they couldn't have the dogs anymore. It was just a really sad case around Houston. So there were just hundreds of dogs waiting to be adopted, and so at that point it became especially clear that Colby was probably going to stay with us. That's one less dog out there trying to get adopted when we already had a good home for him and we'd already kind of fallen in love with him. So I would say it took us a good solid 3 months to make the definite choice that we were going to keep him. Although deep down, I think we always pretty much knew, especially after Hurricane Harvey. That's our 3 boys. None of them were intentional. Obviously, Mike and I love dogs, and that's part of our relationship. We know we will always have dogs. It's just funny that of the recent dogs that have come into our lives, they've come in unexpected, without warning, and not necessarily an intentional choice, but I guess life works in mysterious ways. They were definitely meant to be our boys. We love them. I would not change our decision for anything. I just absolutely love them with my entire heart. They are my children, and they bring joy to our lives literally every single day.
Mom, you were in that room filming for so long. Mom, you came home and ignored me. Mom, I love you, Mom. I love you. Oh, yes. Oh, that nice burp. I love you too, Bean. Although Mike is his favorite, I'm pretty sure I'm second. Yes, I am. What a good boy. You're so good. You're such a ham, and I love you. Everyone loves you. I am the baby. You can do whatever you want to me, Dad. I am the baby. I am a lump. What a little lump. Wait, no, I don't like that.
Not a cube?
Oh, a cube? How about like a cube? Let me go. Let me go, Dad. I want the cube, Dad. Let me go.
Mom will give you a cube.
I will.
Mom will grab you a cube right now.
Oh, yeah?
Want a cube?
Oh, Ash wants cube. Oh.
You get the cube. Want a cube?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, wait. He's getting one before me. Oh, Ash dropped his. Dad! He's getting something that I'm not. All right. You have to be easy. Do not take my hand off just because you were second.
Goodbye to your hand.
Right? Easy. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. But I love the cubes. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so now I am going to make myself some dinner. I think I am making a breakfast burrito with low-carb tortillas, some eggs, some cheese, some bacon, some picante sauce. The little burrito was delicious. Now it's time for the Sugarfina calendar. See what we have this evening. On the 10th day of Christmas, we have a mystery item. Oh, cinnamon cereal covered in creamy milk chocolate. These crunchy cereal candies are a breakfast lover's dream. We have not had these before, so very excited to give those a shot. I'm not sure I'm gonna love these, but I am curious. Also, this reminded me that I needed to look up, see which sister it was, and based on the fact that her sash is red, I'm going with Padma. There's Padma. She's got the red sash, and it looks like Parvati has a pink sash. So I think it's Padma. What do you guys think? Hi. Are you also looking for snuggles? Come on. Come on up. This is the heavy weighted blanket though. This one's not the best one for you to cuddle with. This one's heavy. This is the weighted anxiety blanket. Smushes little beans. I am so excited. I just saw this uploaded. I've been so looking forward to Dan and Dawn's Vlogmas. I love their Vlogmas every year. I'm so excited to click it and watch it. They've been at Disney, so they're getting a late start of Vlogmas, but I'm so ready for it. So Mike is going to bed early, and he has taken all of the puppers. Looks like there's an extra pupper there because the squirrel. Everybody's ready for bed. Ash has his binky, getting all nice and relaxed for bed. And this is where Colby sleeps every night. This is Colby's bed. Good night, all the gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night. Yay!
Hello, everybody.
I'm so excited. If you guys aren't watching them already, I will put a link to their channel here, but I highly recommend watching Ears to Disney, and I love their Vlogmas. It's always so cute. So go check them out. I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to watch their Vlogmas, edit this together. I know this wasn't the most Christmassy of episodes thanks to a long work day, but we have fun things planned for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.